reason why our country, is slipping, I believe, is because of the lack of discipleship. Whether it be you discipling someone else, or you being accountable to the doctrine, to the teachings, to the principles, and to personal responsibility of being a disciple of Christ. And if we would just do what we know to do, regardless of how much of the book you do know, you have to not conform to this world. We are always faced with challenges, and a lot of times most of those challenges come to us based on our individual increase. Like, if I compromise this, I'll increase. And if I increase, then why is that not a good thing? But if it goes against the principles of God, you have to have some restraint. And the book says all that's in the world is the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. And a lot of times we'll overcome the lust of our eyes. All that means is that we just turn our head, right? The lust of the flesh, we see something, we start lusting about it. We turn our head, our minds are still pondering on it. We overcome it because we don't act upon it. But then the pride of life is so sneaky. It is so sneaky because it appeals to greed. It appeals to pride. It appeals to false growth, right? All these kind of things. And it's like, if I accept this in my life, I will be better. But if it compromises the things of God or your personal convictions, let's even go that far. Because a lot of times what I'm convicted in, you're not convicted in, and it may be okay for you. But for me, it's just not okay. Or for you, it's not okay. And so those personal convictions are areas where God's trying to tell you this is your boundary. If you're convicted about it, just because someone else is doing it doesn't mean that you do it. And so you have to have some self-accountability. Like you have to govern yourself with this thing. And you know, a lot of times we look at discipleship that it's each one teach one. We're teaching someone else. But the Bible always says if you're going to teach, wait on teaching, right? Be taught. And you know, I could sit up here and minister and teach the word till I'm blue in the face. But if I'm not living it, it's holding no power in my personal life. I can teach you something, right? I can teach you something, you can apply it, and it works powerfully in your life. But the same word that I'm teaching, if I don't live it, it won't work powerfully in my life. And how can you have the audacity to teach something that you won't live?